California, you are killing me, and we're gonna talk about something that's going on. Well, we're gonna talk about the carpool stickers in California, as a lot of these deadlines are coming to the end at the end of the year, and what's happening after that is kind of insane. And even if you're watching from outside of the California, this is something you might want to kind of keep your eye on it as well, because I mean, I don't want to toot my horse too much, but we're kind of one of the leaders in the green energy and electric car community. So what happens here might resonate in other states and even countries. So if we have crap that's going on, like I'm just about to tell you, this can actually, spread like a disease in others. But and I'm talking about these carpool stickers right here, right? And I know I have two. I'll tell you why I have these two, and I'll tell you why they are not even on my cars right now. So yeah, it's kind of a annoying and sad story. But before that, let me just pay my bills really quick and let you know that this show and this channel is sponsored by Evanex, the aftermarket accessories for Tesla. And their stickers are actually pretty cool. I like them. When every purchase gets a sticker in them, so that's awesome. And if you use a discount code in the description of this video, you can save yourselves a few bucks when you shop there. All right, back to my problems. Now, as you know, here in California, we are trying to give incentives to people who are buying electric cars, which actually includes plug-in hybrids. Originally, it was just for hybrids, right? Those were the only cars that we had. And so we have carpool lanes here. So when there's traffic is really heavy, usually in the morning and the evening, there's a carpool lane that only people with like two or more people in the car can use. And the point being is that, well, if you're bringing someone else with you and that person is kind of taken off the road, they don't have to drive their car, well, obviously you're cutting the emissions in half, or by how many people you have in the car. Now, don't get me wrong, that logic is not exactly perfect, because also if you have a baby in the car, you can still be in a carpool lane, even though I don't think babies are allowed to drive in California. I know it looks like we have a lot of babies driving cars, but they're not babies, fully grown adults. I kid you not. But so I don't really follow the logic there, why if you have a baby you can still be in a carpool lane. But that aside, and by the way, if you do know the answer, go ahead and put in the comment section. I've been asking that for years, and I still don't know the answer. But I'm just saying our logic is not exactly perfect already. So for those who are buying electric cars and hybrids, they were giving out stickers so we can go in the carpool lane without having to have other people playing with the radio next to us in our car. So we can just, be in peace and use a carpool lane and get to work and from work, whatever, much faster than everybody else, because we're not polluting at all. And the last, 5 years, most of us who basically got all electric cars, we got these white stickers. And by the way, the ugliest things ever. As a matter of fact, this is the reason I'm not even putting them on my cars, is because they're just so fugly. Literally. Okay, so and yes, I know. By the way, I've never been pulled over because I think what officer would pull over Tesla saying you're not allowed to be in a carpool lane. But I think if I ever do, that would still be a fix-up ticket or something like that. But anyway, hate them the way they look, and obviously then once they expire, peeling them off is probably going to damage the paint or whatever. So all right, now these are expiring at the end of this year. So what they decided to do, they said, okay, we're still cool with electric car drivers. We're gonna issue new stickers that are of this colors, which actually blend in even worse unless you literally have a red car. So you can put these things on your vehicles for another 3 years, right? They will expire on January 1st of 2022. Well, I got a so this is from my all electric Tesla that I got in 2015. This is from my 2018 Chevy Volt that I just got, right? Well, guess what? Anybody who bought an all electric car before January 2017, which is me, we're done. We can no longer be in carpool lane with the stickers. But if you bought it, in 2017 or in 2018, you can still swap these out, for these, which I think is a great idea. But think now, here's the insanity. I will continue driving my all electric car that was purchased before 2017, and this sticker will be worth nothing. I won't be able to be in the carpool lane. But me driving a Chevy Volt, which essentially I can drive just using gas, right? I don't have to charge it. I can use it as a gas car. As a matter of fact, I know people who buy that car because of all the incentives, but not because it's electric. They don't have chargers. They don't care for it, so they just drive it just using gas. So gas cars will get the stickers, but all electric cars will be useless. These stickers will be useless on those cars. You tell me where the logic here is. And by the way, no, seriously, tell me whether if you have the answer. Maybe I don't know something. In the comments of this video, I would love to know. I'm literally lost. I've been kind of seeing this happen, and I was like, no, they're gonna correct it. That makes no sense. No, they're not correcting it. It doesn't look that way. So we're gonna be kind of screwed. So yeah, that sucks. And yeah, if you live outside of California, we already know whether these are, benefits for carpool lanes or incentives that you get, with rebates and tax credits. They have been, an issue sometimes because they've been lowered or taken away a lot of times based on politics. I mean, we just had that happen in Canada because, one of the new governors, or what do you guys call it? Yeah, guy came to power. I think his last name is Ford, right? And took away the credit for electric cars like right away. I know Great Britain right now lowered their electric car credit and took it away from plug-in hybrids, which actually I don't think that's that bad of an idea. I'm just saying stuff like this, just insane new things that are going on like this can affect everybody around the world. And as much as we had a big discussion just the other day in the comment section for this, this industry still needs incentives. We really, really do. And kind of having stuff like that going on doesn't really help. All right, well, that's my rant for today. And again, I'm really looking forward to. But if this is your first time here listening to me to this rant, what I usually do is actually I bring you news about electric cars. And if you want to stay up to date on everything that's going on in the world of electric cars, well, that's why there is that red subscribe button. It's free, I promise. And if you want to really step it up, I do the shows live on Patreon, and there's an extra portion that I don't really air on YouTube. It's kind of a more intimate conversation with my Patreons, and that way you can also support the show. I'm now a full-time YouTuber, which is kind of scary. This is my 3rd month, and I gotta eat. So patreon.com/e4electric if you'd like to support the show. Other than that, I will see you guys next time, and remember to stay charged.